Tank Davis charges were recently dropped. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. We all know that Tank has his, I hate to say it like this, but he routinely has some kind of domestic violence or some kind of problem in when it comes to the public eye, and him having issues with some kind of just problems, man, just problems with the authority, and he's going in and out of jail, or there's some kind of problem. So yeah, it says right here, boxer Gervonta Davis has an unusual 3-person escort from Miami-Dade correctional officers as he's bonded out of jail this evening. Local 10 News is now asking whether that's new protocol or preferential treatment.
I have been covering suspects bonding out of jail here for several years. I can tell you that this is a first for me because as Davis was walking out of the Turner Guilford Night Center, he had 3 corrections officers surrounding him, not really allowing reporters to get close to him to ask him questions. That said, I did ask those questions as to his allegations. He is accused of striking his ex-girlfriend, the mother of his children. I asked him about those charges. He refused to answer our questions. You are looking at the mugshot of professional and well-known boxer, 30-year-old Gervonta "Tank" Davis. He was arrested by Miami Beach police early this morning on a warrant for his arrest following an alleged incident that happened in June on Father's Day. In the arrest report we obtained, it states Davis arrived to pick up his children from his ex-girlfriend's Doral home, and during that process struck her in the back of the head. An investigator said he then proceeded to slap her on the right side of the face, resulting in a minor laceration to the inner area of her lip. Police said the victim was treated at Baptist Hospital where officers responded, but Davis was nowhere to be found. 4 weeks later, and Miami Beach police would arrest him. Hey, Devontae, what do you have to say about the charges against you? Unfortunately, this is not the first time Davis had made headlines for his run-ins with the law involving domestic violence. I tried to speak with him back in 2022 as he bonded out of the Broward County Jail for allegedly hitting his ex-girlfriend outside of his Parkland home, causing injuries to her face. Did you punch that woman in the face? In 2020, he was seen on video grabbing his ex-girlfriend by the throat at a celebrity basketball game. While Davis is known for his fights in the ring, it is his fight with the law that he is facing off with once again. And because Davis just bonded out of the Turner Guilford Night Center just moments ago, we are now planning on reaching out to Miami-Dade Corrections to find out.
Yeah, so now he's out. He's been out for a while, and it looks like the mother is no longer cooperating with anything to do with this. We all know that there could be some kind of persuasion going on, but at the end of the day, he is a boxer. He is very famous, so this is something that he's probably trying to keep close and in-house and whatnot. And then we all know that he had his fight with Lamont Roach, which people are saying it flat out that it was a robbery. I thought the fight was close, but then at the end of the day, we still have that moment where Gervonta dropped to his knee, and it looked like he should have been ruled a knockdown. You know what I mean? There's some major issues with that, and people are still speculating if the fight is going to continue. There was some disruption, obviously, with this case, with the domestic violence case that he has with his baby moms. And it's unfortunate it all happened on Father's Day, and hopefully they can take care of this, and he can continue on and get better, because obviously that's a family matter, and that comes first than any fight or any type of entertainment. But at the end of the day, we still don't know. We've heard of rumors of Tank Davis saying he's gonna retire, a lot of verbal jabs on the internet, whether it comes to X or anything like that. People just going back and forth with Tank, trying to see if they can get him out to fight. And I don't know. I feel like this is gonna take some time. Hopefully before the year ends, there should be a rematch. But it really is a situation where we don't know what's gonna happen. With Tank. Tank is a guy that he's been fighting once a year for a while now. And it's crazy. He makes a lot of money from his fights, and he doesn't have a belt. Most times, I haven't seen him with a belt lately. Obviously he raises his WBA title and whatnot, but it just doesn't look like a champion from the old school that constantly defends his belt. He's a very skilled fighter, but he skates. And I'm sorry to say that to any of the Tank fans on my channel. We know that the man has talent. We've heard of possible fights. People trying to cook up rumors and stuff. Him trying to maybe possibly fight Pacquiao or somebody like that, or rumors of, Tio and Tank and Devin Haney, and rumors of a rematch with Ryan Garcia, guys like that. But it's all hypothetical, the time just keeps going by and by and by, and then we get nothing, so here's one of the reasons why. We can't always blame Al Heyman. We can't always blame him. This guy is, he's doing his own thing. He's doing his own thing, and some of that stuff that we're talking about is sabotaging his career. And I hope that he can get better, and I hope that he can fix his situation with his kids and his kids' mom.
Que lo que, mi gente, what is good, my peoples? It's the one and only, your boy, Cha-Cha Charlie. And if you like this video, hit the subscribe button for more sports and entertainment videos just like this. And it's going to be one big party, and we will be celebrating and dancing all night long. It's Cha-Cha time.